Title: Kaylie. Photos on screen. An outdoor photograph of Kaylie with colorful flowers in the background and a picture of Kaylie in her uniform holding a volleyball. Title: Learning from young adult role models who are deaf or hard of hearing. Colorado School for the Deaf and the Blind Outreach Programs. Graphic: the CSDB logo. Split screen: a sign language interpreter and our presenter Kaylie sitting in a chair in front of a fireplace. Captions are below on screen.
I'm Kaylie. I'm in 9th grade and I live in Monte Vista, Colorado. I go to high school, live in a rural community. I have one other kid in my grade who also has hearing loss like me. I have a mild to moderate hearing loss. I use spoken language and I'm a hard of hearing student. So my dad also has hearing loss, and they kind of already knew what to look for, like signs, because they knew that someone was going to have hearing loss. And apparently I was 4 when I lost my hearing. I was doing a Christmas carol thing for my school, and we were practicing, and my mom kept turning her head, and I kept doing this to her so I could like read her lips, because I don't know why I just kept doing that. And then after the Christmas concert, we went to Canada for 2 weeks, and I kept doing that to everybody I met. I just kept turning their face, and as soon as we got back, they took me to the hospital, and I have hearing loss, and that's mostly how it is. And I have one other brother. So my father has helped me a lot with my hearing, just because he's had hearing loss in the past, or he has it. And he's helped me like come over challenges, like if what I need to do, like if something happens with my hearing aids, he'll know what to do, which helps me a lot. He's like a mentor to me. My parents supported me by getting me hearing aids in both ears. They also got me an FM system, and my parents also helped me by getting my attention before they talk, and it makes it a lot easier. At school, when I'm talking with my friends, I always make sure that they have my attention first, or if they don't, like to get my attention, and also that if I miss something, that they will repeat it, which is really helpful. And with in a big classroom, when they're all talking, I have my teacher repeat what they're saying, or if I'm in a group and everyone's talking, I make sure that I follow along, and if I get confused, I ask questions and they help me out. Some of the accommodations that are helpful to me are getting notes from the teacher and having them just make sure I'm in the front and I'm getting all the information I need. I always attend my IEP just because it helps them know what I need, because they can't read my mind, so it's kind of hard for them. So if I tell them what I need, they can get stuff so I can get my needs. For volleyball, I never know what rotation we're in, so I always look for my coach, and they always say we're in 4th rotation or we're in 3rd rotation, and that just helps me know where I need to be. And in restaurants, I have a button on my hearing aid that it takes out all the background noise, so I can hear exactly what everyone is saying, so I don't have to keep asking wait, what'd you say, and all that. One accommodation that really helps me is that the teachers can repeat what the student is saying, if they answer a question, to repeat the answer, or if they're asking a question, to repeat the question so I still understand, because half the time they're in the back of the classroom and I can't hear what they're saying. I have hearing aids too, and then I also have an FM system, which also really helps with getting all the information. If I miss something from the teacher, they can always repeat what they're saying, and it amplifies everything for me. And then some things that I really don't like about it is everyone knows that I have to have it, which is kind of hard, because everyone's like, oh wait, you have that? And what is that? What does it do? I get asked all these questions. For my FM system, I've had a lot in the past year. I've had a lot from the school, but they never seemed to really work. They always kept breaking and all that. So I got a personal one, which helps. It helps, so when the teacher wears it, when they're talking, or the students wear it, it helps them amplify what they're saying to me, so then I can hear it more clearly. An FM system is mostly a little device that the teachers wear, and it's just it looks like a necklace and you just wear it and it helps amplify everything. So when I'm watching TV, or we just want to watch a movie, we always put closed captioning on, even though it kind of gets in the way, but it still really helps when if I miss something what the actor or person said, I can just automatically look and be oh, that's what they meant, and it's really helpful. So some challenges that I really face is mostly just fitting in, because I was like an odd person out, because everyone's like, oh, she's different, she can't sit with us, and that was really hard and stuff. But some stuff for like the teachers to know that we're just to kind of help explain things a little better, try a different way maybe if they don't understand how to do that. And then some advice for other kids is that just express yourself. Like, it makes you you. Like, the hearing, it doesn't affect anyone else but you. But even though it's something that you have to wear, it's like how blind people have to have glasses. It's just like they help them see, the hearing aids help us hear, which it's the same thing. It really does help. So when I was kind of like more little, like middle schoolish, I was always like kind of by myself, because everyone just thought that I'm different, like she's special needs, and I really don't like that name, because I'm not special. I'm special in my own way, but that's mostly it. And I felt like an outcast, but now I'm kind of getting more into that way where everyone wants to be my friend, because they think I'm so cool with all the new stuff I can do. I can read lips, I can, with the FM, how it amplifies, I can go across the room and I can hear them, and they think it's so cool nowadays, which is really fun. So there's another student in my school district who has another hearing loss in the same grade as me, and we faced many challenges together, like having to get notes and stuff like that. That was a really hard challenge, because at first we didn't know what we really needed. We faced challenges with like how people like kind of bully us, how they kind of like, I don't know how they bullied us. They just kind of thought we were an outcast. We went through that together. So I do have a deaf and hard of hearing teacher who comes out once a month, and she just comes out to like go over accommodations that we have, or help us with problems that we need in the classroom, just rearrange like seating, if like something's wrong, if I'm in the back. We can always talk to the teacher and see if I can move up front, which has helped. Some of the activities I like to do outside of school is just mostly hang out with friends. I ride horses a lot. I go up to the mountains with my family and my dog, and we just have an adventure. It's mostly what I like to do outside of school, which is really fun. Some of the things that have helped me is like reading lips. That's one of the most important things that helped me achieve a lot of my goals, is to know like what they're saying if I can't hear them correctly, and do that. In school, when we're doing watching movies, because we do that about twice a week in history, he always makes sure I have closed captioning. If he doesn't, he pulls it up on his computer, and then I can just follow along, which helps a lot. So some advice that I could give to the other students who are like me: so wear your hearing aids. They do help you. You don't think they might, but they really do. They help you hear everything. It's really cool too. And to use your FM system, because that also makes a big difference. It makes everything more clear, which is awesome. What I would want people to know is that we're not special needs, like people who have hearing loss or who are deaf. We're not special needs. We just have hearing aids to help us hear, like people have glasses to help them see. And it just makes us who we are. And we're not special needs. We're different, but in a special way for us.
Closing credits. A photo of Pikes Peak is in the background. Title: Learning from Young Adult Role Models Who Are Deaf or Hard of Hearing, a production of the Colorado School for the Deaf and the Blind, 33 North Institute Street, Colorado Springs, Colorado 80903. Telephone 719-578-2100. www.csdb.org. Videography: Deb Branch, Sean Livier, Bill Beagle. Captioning: Bonnie Otmar. Editing assistants: Diane Covington. Audio description: Jim Olson. Graphic: the CSDB logo.